you guys, it's Mish. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys the first few days of my financial fasting. So this is a 21-day fast, and throughout the fast, you're not supposed to use your debit card. Well, it's suggested that you don't use debit card, typically because people tend to spend more when they use a debit card and credit card versus if they had paid cash for a purchase. Aside from that, it's like you're not allowed to window shop, you're not allowed to make extra purchases, you're supposed to eat in, and that's pretty much the bulk of the rules. And then at the end of each day, there is an assignment for you to complete. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I'm going to show you guys my first 11 days on the fast.
Money cannot purchase what the heart desires. Chinese proverb.
So you guys, day one is complete. It's about 8 o'clock at night. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys my thoughts. I think that it went really well, besides one thing, which is I went to the store, I had cash with me, I went to self-checkout, and then when I got to self-checkout and I was all done and it came time to pay, I realized that I was in a card only. So within the challenge from the rules that I explained earlier, she wants you to have limited debit transactions and if possible, none at all. I was aiming for none at all, but you know, minor hiccup, it did disappoint me a little bit, but I'm really excited about this go around. So I feel the last time that I did this, I was not as spiritually grounded as I am right now. Not that I'm super spiritually grounded, but I do feel that I'm getting more in tune with my own spiritual journey and building my own relationship with God. So I feel that the last time that I did that, there was a bit of a disconnect. So there were two things that I specifically liked in regards to the day one from the chapter reading that I really liked. So it says, the fast will make you re-examine your spending habits. You can't change that which you have not acknowledged. So yes, I think about my finances on a regular basis, but I feel this is different because I'm voluntarily deciding to consume less. And I do feel that there's plenty of things that I buy that are well within my budget just because I've budgeted for that. But those are still unnecessary things at the end of the day. So within this challenge, it doesn't matter necessarily what your budget is. You aren't allowed to buy non-essential things. So for instance, like I might go into the store and see this cute water bottle or this cute notebook or something that's on sale, and I'll be like, oh, okay, well, I will just spend that out of my personal expense category. No, none of that is happening. So I like that aspect. And then another thing is, it says, whenever you remove yourself from constantly consuming, you can see more clearly how God is at work in your life. When you take the focus off money, God handles your needs because you spend more time focusing on Him. And I feel that me doing this journey at this particular time, based on everything else that I have going on in my life, will turn out to be, you know, a great experience. But day one is down, and then I will check in with you guys in a few days.
These are dream rules. This is someone else. I'm not myself. No.
Hey you guys, so this is day 4 of the fast, which goes over tithing, and it also is the end of part 1 for the actual fast. So in the first few days of the fast, it just goes over the purpose of the fast, it goes over giving, it goes over tithing, and then it just also kind of gives you an overview of things to expect later on in the book so that you're well prepared before you actually get to those specific topics. So first I want to go over a few things that I read in the last 2 days over the book. One is in regards to prosperity. So she poses the question, why do you want to be prosperous? And then later on she goes down to say that This financial fast isn't about showing you how to save, budget, or get out of debt so that you can just accumulate more things. It says, I also want you to prosper so that you can lift up someone else. And that really stood out to me because I feel that truly resonates with why I'm on YouTube and why I do particular things in life in general. And that's because I want to be the voice and the face of somebody that could be there to guide other people to do the same things, as long as that's something that they're seeking in their own financial journey. So finances is something that I hold near and dear to my heart, and I feel that there's so many aspects to personal finance, but budgeting tends to take center priority for me. And within this book, I feel that I'm really re-examining my own motives behind some things, and then like that whole giving nature and tithing. So when I was heavily involved in going to church multiple times a week, of course I was tithing at that point. But since I haven't been going, I haven't really been tithing, but that's not an excuse. But also too, I've never tithed 10% of my gross income. I've always just kind of tithed a certain amount, like, hey, yeah, like this is a good amount. So that is something that I definitely want to incorporate into my budget for 2024. I want to make sure that that is happening on a consistent basis. So that's definitely going to be some numbers that I have to rework. But overall, I feel really good about the fast so far. So what I like to do is wake up, and then first thing is to read my chapter for that day, and then kind of marinate on that for a few hours or throughout the day. And then at the end, I like to go through a journal. So this is just my little notebook. So within my personal journal entries, I do the daily assignment. I write some notes about things that stood out to me in the fast, and then I also write about my thoughts, my feelings, about what I'm struggling with, what's going really well, what is something that I want to make sure that I continue to incorporate into my normal financial practices so that in the end it benefits me. So personal finances covers an array of things, but I'm really big on budgeting because I feel that the budgeting aspect is the thing that's going to transcend you to different avenues or to different levels when it comes to personal finances. So one of the things that I particularly like to preach is about, it's not about how much money you're bringing in the beginning stages. It's really about establishing sound financial practices so that as your income grows, those habits that you establish will take you to the places that you need to. So for those people that consistently mismanage their money, it doesn't matter that you have an increase in salary, whether that's $15,000, $20,000, you still are making reckless decisions. So those are just going to carry over, and you're just going to buy high ticket price items or make reckless decisions that cost more at the end of the day. But I think that the fast is definitely going well. I'm really excited to continue down this journey, as I said, because I feel that I'm more spiritually grounded this go around. I'm taking in the fast in a totally new way. And then also, it's also requiring me to be very resourceful and to kind of curb my consumerism about just picking up things because I like them or because I want them. So overall, it's good. And I will check back in with you guys in a few days.
So today I decided to declutter some things in my office so that when I bring in the furniture, I can streamline the process of just putting things away and not having to decide if I still use those things.
Talk about day 11. Day 11, where I pretty much broke my fast. I had went out with some friends that were in town, and I went to a steakhouse, and I ended up spending $110 on my portion of the dinner between gratuity And I want to say that I got a 12-ounce filet mignon steak. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's accurate. I had got some blue cheese sauce, and then I had got a salad before that. So all of that with the tip and stuff came out to $110. So that was, you know, obviously it was my mistake. It wasn't like I was forced to go, but I did want to go out and do that. So I was a little disappointed in myself afterwards. And that day somehow I just forgot to read chapter 11 too. So day 11 was just bad all around. But, you know, I got back on it. I took it like a G, and I just kept it pushing. But, you know, this is stuff that I fully accept and I embrace. Like, and this is with anything in life. Like, yes, you may have the best intentions for yourself, but you also have to realize that you are human, that there is going to be mistakes, or there is just going to be temptations that you would like to overcome, but you just don't overcome them at that moment. But don't let that deter or sway you from continuing down the journey or the path or reaching the goal that you've set for yourself. So much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. In the comments below, let me know what you think about the fast. Be sure to catch part 2, and as usual, take time to enjoy your own journey. Bye.